we have a new pull request, and this is going to build, and it is already queued over here. And let me go over here and let us wait for all of those to be complete, and then we will again go and merge the dev branch to the master branch, and there we will see our the security rule or all of the updates or the securities that we have applied to our master branch, so how we have protected it. So let's wait for all of this to complete, and then we start again. And all the status has passed, so what we'll do, I'll just go and merge it, and that should trigger the another build for us. And I can delete this branch for now, and if I go to the pull request, and I will create another pull request over here, and let us go and check to our build over here, and that should have triggered the another build for us. So let us take a look over here, and you can see here we have another build running over here. So what we will do is I'll just go back over here, and dev, I will just say dev merge merge to master, and just confirm the pull request. And when we have a pull request, now you can see we have some of the checks over here. And if you go to the check over here, you can see it is running the check which is of the app center. And I will go to the conversation over here, and now we have at least one approving review is required by a reviewer with the access. So there is a need of the approver to review the code review over here. And then second, we have the some check haven't completed yet, so this need to be. So in process, this check has started, and this is required. So if it is not passed, then we cannot merge. So you can see that the merge pull request is disabled for now. So only after the first review, and then we have another second check which has to be built successful, then only we will be able to merge over here. So what is merging can be performed automatically with one approving review. So I'll just go back to my over here. Now let's go to this my section over here, and then I will go and do it. We have a new pull request. If you take a look over here, and they've merged to the master, that is the one that I have just created, which is over here. They've merged to master. And if I open here, you can see that it says the review required. So I am the code owner, so this is the another account that is the code owner, so there is a review available over here. So one review required. If I click on that one, and now we have the review, so I can go and add a review over here. If you go back over here, you can see that it is added over here. You can see that it is not here. If I go to my account, the original account, the account that has created this project, you can see we have add your review. So I'll just go to add your review, and you can see that it has provided us all of the review over here. So I can check for the review, what is the code what are the code that has been added and removed, and what are the code has been modified. So this is a code review over here. Basically it is done in a big project or in the actual production environment. Whenever you try to create a new merge request or the pull request, then there is always a code review. So code review must pass, because you have some certain rules, and you have certain the code formatting way, so how the variables should be declared and how the code should be formatted, how much of the code should be in one particular function. So all of those things are put into the code review. So your team member or the head of the team or your CTO or CEO, all of those stuff will go and check for the code review. So at least 1 or 2% will go and check for do your code review and see whether it will pass the code review or not. If it is not passed, then that will they can just add say some mention over here, leave a comment like approve or request change. So you can just mention here, and you can just mention here, let's say that the if you want to request change, let's say if you want to add some request change over here, and you can say that the function name is not MATCH matching the we can say logic. So you can add some of the function, like let's say you have what should be the function name and how long should be the function name. So what is so all of this stuff like code, how you are going to actually review your code depending on your company policy or your team policy or the project policy. So they can add all of this stuff over here. So I'm not going through all of the detail over here. That is a different topic about the code reviewing. So I'll just go and approve this one. So I'll just approve and I'll just say good job. And I'll just say good job. Good to go. And I'll just review, and you can see submit the feedback and approve the merging this change. So I'll just approve, and I'm not going to add some of the request change or commit everything. So I'll just go and submit the review. Okay, you can see now that the status has changed to the approved. The code review has been approved, but the another second build process hasn't been completed, so we still are unable to. So if you are the administrator of this project, you can see that as an administrator you may still can merge the pull request. So this is not available for the another user over here. So if I go over here, this is the another user that has been that is trying to create a pull request. You see, don't have an option, but the administrator over here has the option to merge the pull request, but it is always in a red color. So that's not a good practice. So you should always wait for all of those checks to pass before you can go and merge it. So let's go back to over here, and you can see that one check has been approved, one approving review for the reviewer has been written. So all reviewers, you can see this is the reviewer who has approved that particular change, right? And then now we are waiting for the second check to complete. Then we will go and merge the pull request. Just we will wait for some time. And finally, you can see that all of the check has been passed. All check has been passed, right? And that change has been approved. And this branch has no conflict with the branches. And then we can just go and merge. Previously, it was not enabled. And if I go over here, now we can see it also enabled for us. And if I go over here, everything is completed over here. And then finally, we can just go and merge the pull request. And they merge the master, and that should trigger the another build process for us. So if you go to the master, now we can see there is a new build queued for us. And that is the whole process that we have done, and how to add the check over here, and how do we verify all of the checks, and then we go and finally merge it. I hope you guys had some basic understanding over here and how to implement the checks in the project or over the GitHub, and also how to implement all of those using the App Center. And if you have any questions, do let me know. And if you want to be part of this project, and if you want to practice using this project, just let me know your username, and I will send a request to you all guys, and you can just practice on the same. And so whenever you are doing some certain changes and you are just pushing it or merging it, just let me know, and I can just go and do a code review for you all guys, and then you can just follow up the process. So hope you enjoyed this lecture, and it was a quite a long lecture, and I hope you enjoyed it. So we'll meet up in next lecture. Till then, have a great day.